with Rick and Kevin this time. Thank God there's somebody to listen to other than me. But first, fucking coffee.
Fucking coffee is right. I gotta go make some of that because I was in a minute gonna put the dog out because apparently the dog has not been out in 8 hours.
32 years!
8 hours though for
Oh
a
wow, no,
13-year-old
that
dog.
that is 32 years in dog years.
She's snoring though. I don't want to wake her up.
Oh, well, in that case, you're good.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I'm being irresponsible. I don't know what to. I guess this is morally. I feel morally bankrupt. I mean, I always feel morally bankrupt, but I digress. Speaking of moral bankruptcy, how do you feel about Splinterland?
I feel like I just lost 32 fucking rating points in one fucking game.
Damn, boy.
And that's annoying.
I'll be honest with you, and I have never felt this negatively about Splinterland as I do right now.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure why, but yeah, I'm like pissed off. Like when I saw my like that I'm only getting one daily focus chest, just the fact that they like implemented this mid-season. Yes, I get it was in the fucking white paper. If it was in the motherfucking white paper, why didn't you fucking implement it from the start?
Actually, I do know the answer to this question.
What, they didn't know how to write the fucking code?
No, the answer is they were waiting for SPS nodes to be online before they implemented the staking requirements for rewards from ranked.
And SPS nodes are totally fucking online now, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that I was like, I was calling for even before when they announced that they were going to be switching over to SPS rewards. I was like, wait, you're switching over to the rewards before instituting the requirements? That is not going to work out.
If they had any fucking common sense, decency, or common courtesy, they would have implemented it either from the beginning in a manner that would have scaled on the basis of aggregate SPS production, or they would have done it now. First of all, not in the middle of a fucking season. And second, they would have done it in a graduated way. I'm not saying as graduated as it would have been at the start, but you want to onboard new fucking players, or even players that have been in the game for like 8-9 months, but then you've soulbound their rewards, but then you basically cut their rewards in 10 overnight because you implemented something that what was originally written 3 years ago all of a sudden because you suddenly got a fucking hard on for partially sticking to what you've previously committed to. Go fuck yourself and suck my dick.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't get the order of operations in a lot of things. Like, this was also before your time, but like the Modern and Wild split was actually delivered like, I want to say 2.5 months after Chaos Legion came out. Like, that's not how you do rotation.
Is anything done properly by this fucking team? Other than card design, like actually like designing like cards that are for the most part good, like in a game that's actually fun to play.
I would say yes. I would say that most of the things that are coming out of Nate are actually done really well. Most of the things that are coming out of the people under Nate and therefore are approved by Nate are actually done really well, i.e. the lore, the visuals of like the cards and stuff.
Even the play balancing is fine, and I think that's mad, isn't it?
Honestly, aside from breaking bad news to the community, I don't know what Matt's job is on the team. Terrible proposals?
I thought Aggro did all the breaking of bad news.
Oh no, Aggroed is the push and shove. There's not enough chief FOMO officer. His job is not to deliver bad news. His job is to avoid delivering bad news at all costs. Drive off the cliff before acknowledging the cliff.
So you didn't say this, but I'm saying this. So his job is gaslighting people.
Yeah. If by gaslighting you mean adding gas to the fire that has already been lit.
No, it's just when I watch town halls, I feel like I'm being gaslit in real time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I, for a long time, actually one of the kind of core bases of my channel, the first stream that I did like as a weekly episodic thing was every Monday was Town Hall Review.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch them.
And I haven't even watched a Town Hall in I don't know how long. Because it was like, okay, well, this is not worth my time.
Is the game worth your time?
Maybe. I mean, I do still...
I enjoy playing the game. Don't
yeah,
get me wrong.
that's like, I enjoy playing the game, and yet at the same time, like, I'm not playing the game.
I'm playing my bronze account. Because, I mean, let's be real. I'm best in fucking bronze.
Well, yeah. I mean... And that's true for you. For me, it would absolutely not be. Like, I hate bronze.
No, I know.
I absolutely deplore bronze.
But for me, that's the only game setting that makes sense. And, you know, for people who've been in the game since the beginning, good on them for earning SPS that entire time. But how the flying fuck do you plan on having an onboarded new user flow if you're going to gut their rewards all the while you're calling yourself a play to earn game?
Exactly. We have thoroughly eclipsed the concept of play to earn. It is now pay to play to maybe earn
too. But I like getting an occasional fucking rewards card, and it'd be fucking nice if it wasn't goddamn soulbound so that I could fucking trade it. I don't even care if I can sell it. I don't care about shit coins. I think coins should be fucking abolished from games. But I am of the firm belief that asset ownership is what differentiates Web3 from shit. And it's just like, god damn. It is so fucking frustrating.
Yeah, so you remember when we had Tyler on a couple of weeks ago and he was talking about free to play to earn?
Yeah.
And I know we really didn't super hype into that, but it gave me an idea because it does feel like Splinterlands is now more of a pay to play to maybe earn.
Yeah, it's a pay to win. I mean, at the baseline.
No, not even pay to win. Pay to play.
Pay to play to...
Pay to play to maybe earn.
Not really winning, right? Good point.
Yeah, it has definitely gone a long way from the game that I started. And I'm not even saying that every change has been bad, because there have been some that were actually really, really good. Like,
yeah, extending Brawl selection time to 3 minutes was great.
And even before that, like, there was an old reward system, right?
Yeah.
Where the number of chests that you got was based on the league that you were in, and your daily quest was just win 5 games, and it was either win 5 games with X Splinter. So there were 6 options there.
Yep.
And then the only other 2 options were sneak and snipe.
Okay.
So any other quests did not exist, like the disable or the flying, or like any of that. All of that shit didn't exist. It
Okay.
was just the 6 splinters and then sneak and snipe, and
Okay.
like you would get one chest in bronze,
Okay.
and that one chest had a 10% chance of a card.
At least I was more fucking on it.
It was terrible though, because like I mean, Holozor can probably tell you what like Diamond and Champion were worth back then. I definitely
Mm-hmm.
cannot. If I remember correctly, because I think the highest I got under that system was silver, and I think it was something like 7 at silver 1. How many chests did you get under the old system before we changed to the reward points? Oh yeah, and then there was the beta packs that you used to get instead of chests. That I mean, you didn't get to keep them like as
What?
packs; they were automatically opened for you, but still you got rewarded with beta packs every day just for playing.
With 5 beta cards a day, basically.
No, it was 5 wins per day in order to get your chests. And then
Okay.
the chests were based on league. And that's why I was asking you what Diamond and Champion looked like. Because I remember it was 1 in bronze. And then, like, I think it was 1 in bronze 3, 1 in bronze 2, 2 in bronze 1, 3, 5, and 7 in silver 3, 2, 1. And I never got up to gold
Okay.
uh, before things switched over to the new ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of an issue. We're just like talking about some of the positive changes that they have made. And there were a lot of Diamond and Champion players who did not like the rewards point system because they actually got less chests. But the chests were also improved insanely because instead of a 10% chance at a card, you now had a 33% chance at a card. Yeah, no, and they absolutely have gotten better at every level, and that's what I'm saying. Like the rewards have gotten better from what I.
Even boy, did they get better and get better, or get better and then get worse after Soulbound?
They got better, and then a whole bunch of changes that could be better or worse depending on things.
Yeah.
But the way that most of those secondary changes happened is that like it was your rewards points got affected based on certain circumstances. Like at first you could play all starter cards and still be earning full rewards. Then they said, okay, now you're gonna get hammered for using starter cards, but the other levels didn't matter. And then they started hammering every single card based on levels, and then they added in the SPS. And so all of these layers of reduced earnings, they all look really terrible on the surface, but
Mm-hmm.
and like as they were coming out, they caused a lot of kind of uproar in the community. But for most of us who are at least semi prepared, we actually ended up either staying the same or earning slightly more off of those because, yeah, while everyone is taking these penalties and so you are earning a smaller percentage, you are earning a smaller percentage of a larger pie because everybody is taking a smaller percentage and most people are getting hit worse than you by it. And so right now you're kind of on the bad part of that.
But I'm on the bad part of it, yeah. But I don't even think I'm on the worst part of it.
Oh no, not at all. The worst part of it is people that are just coming in and don't have.
What? Okay, buddy.
God damn it!
No.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't give me something that funny and expect me not to laugh uproariously. God damn, that's fucking perfect. Holy shit.
Well, Halazar just declared war.
Why would the Dow do this? Fuck.
So this RS for Rising Stars MN is to get your referral codes, right?
Yes.
Is that a new one or an old one?
That's an old one. It has been in there forever.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell it's an old one because it links Wombat.
Yeah. What's the thing? It's Bang Faucet?
Bang Faucets.
Okay. Thank you. Do you still go to the Kate Faucet? I forgot we were talking about this a day ago. Because their security certificate. Oh, the account. The link doesn't even work anymore.
Did you post this, Hollow? Because if not, you should have. Can I post it?
What did I just do? Man, claiming wax from the wax faucet is really not worth it if you have to fucking tweet the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's the first one that I quit.
I mean, I just did it theoretically, but people claim it.
One of the tags I put on it is funniest fucking thing ever. I still can't believe that over that entire 2 hours, Bootops posted one meme and nobody else did anything.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Okay. What am I fucking doing? Right, I'm working. I'm doing my job. I'm gonna cut in a minute or two.
Oh yeah, all right, so you said the 3 dots next to the name is how I don't see anything to actually mute them though.
Wait, what?
I'm talking to Hollow.
Okay.
Because I was asking him how to, because you know how you can set your preferences to. Um, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So go to PizzaBot here, and then
So you did not get any pizza from me, did you?
I don't think so.
The fuck?
Mute. There we go.
Oh, because you don't want to see when you get pizza?
No, that I'm I decided I'm leaning into the blacklisting.
Okay.
It's kind of cool because I can still use that account to drop tips, and you can't see the annoying post that.
Yeah.
So if I also block all of the tippers or the tip bots, then it will not clog up my comments.
Oh. That makes a sense. Can I use my fucking pizza?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not even gonna be like commenting on my own shit all the time. But I mean, just like in general, I want to be able to not have these things clogging up the comments.
So confused right now.
Right now.
Man, I never used to see this before moving to fucking Calgary, but like, I'm staring at my weather bar, and it always just says smoke. Need to go make some coffee. Nuts. I was drinking the cold coffee from before.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Like, cold coffee is even worse than iced coffee.
I actually disagree with you there, because if you just really want a quick hit of caffeine, and it's not completely cold, it's more like lukewarm. It's just like, I like my coffee scalding hot.
Yeah, it's like the interior temperature of a tauntaun.
Pretty much, yeah. When you're in the desert, could you get your coffee
On a
really
horse
hot?
with no name, it felt good to be out of.
Could you, no, genuinely though, could you keep your coffee hot?
Yeah.
Was it just because it was like fucking 35 degrees all the time, or?
No, it was because it was like 120 degrees all the time.
Those are probably similar.
Although we did see hail.
Yeah, that's not surprising, because when warm air gets like hits a humidity front, like a presumably super rare humidity front, especially if there there are hills in Kurdistan anyway. It'll generally cause hail. That's why we get hail here.
Okay.
Because we're right next to
it shocked the fuck out of me though. Like,
yeah, because when you probably had a lot of heat domes in Iraq, and when a heat dome gets hit by a moisture flow or whatever the fuck it's called, it does that.
I was thinking today. I know, scary concept. I'm actually really glad for your like political background and whatnot, because for Dragon Memories, you know how we've got the Council of Races and whatnot. I really am gonna kind of need some expertise in figuring out how this shit's actually gonna work, like on that side of things.
Do you want it to work well, or do you want it to be dysfunctional, or do you want it to evolve over time?
It's definitely going to have to evolve over time because we are talking about 350,000 years here.
And just I'm definitely there to help then, because I know how to make a governance system go to shit in a hurry.
And yeah, I kind of picture it started out well.
Yep.
And now is not so well. And I think part of the problem that we ran into started with the first murder.
Who was the first murder of again? I forget.
The first Saurian that got murdered.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, the Saurian that got murdered because.
Wait, there's only one?
Well, yeah. I don't think we necessarily need multiple murdered Saurians, but
plenty of murdered Saurians. Just a massive Saurian body count.
I mean, we have a massive Saurian body count as it is, but
yeah.
But so because each species of humanoid, when created by these Saurians, is influenced by their personality, as well as their physical traits, but more so by physical location and manner of death.
Okay.
So I've got Ben working on it right now. That's his assignment for this week. Is kind of coming up with some of the details of the race that was spawned from this murder, but this murder or that race is not part of the Council of Races because nothing is known about them because they were born of murder and therefore that's what they do.
They were murder born.
So I feel like, and I was thinking about it, like, how would the elves kind of have an idea of, all of the races, and it wouldn't be too difficult throughout most of time to just kind of have an elf, almost like bodyguard / Secret Service member, assigned to each Saurian.
Okay.
But when the Saurian was murdered,
service, would it be an independent fucking like? Is there like a neutral group that could be running this?
No.
Well, that's a problem.
The elves are the closest thing to the neutral group.
But they're not really neutral because they're plotting, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there are going to be there are going to be some races that are not represented in the council, and that's actually something. Yeah, I need to be real DM lore. Like, dwarves are not on the council.
Okay.
because they're, under the world and,
Doing their own thing.
yeah, nobody even really knows about them.
Oh no, we already discussed this. People know, but they're kind of there's like this mythos of the dwarves, right?
Yeah, nobody knows that they actually exist. They are kind of an element of mythology.
But people are convinced they do to some extent.
Some.
Okay. Man, I woke up at what time did you go live at?
3:06.
I was probably up. Fucking. That means I woke up at 12:45 my time. God damn. I need to cycle back to like normalcy, but if I'm waking up at 12:45 a.m., I'm actually not that far off. I'm like 7-8 hours away from. Okay.
We did get our Saurians' names situated, though.
Wait, I thought I was there for that.
No. I mean, you were there for, like, the original 13's names.
Wait, how many names are sorted now?
116.
God damn.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
Oh.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't have to sit here and think this hard about this shit and then come up with stupid ass shit like Mike.
Did any of them suck, though?
Let's see. Serral, Draknor, Lysara, Thaldor, Valor, Sirenia, Zython, Myraxis, Azrath, Vermia, Zandara, Grithon, Nixara, Kalis, Elysia, Xandor, Pyraxis, Valeria, Zephyrion, Telonix, Selendra, Dracara, Azurix, Vespera, Phyranth, Zarintha, Lythor, Zindra, Zethan, Auroria, Zaraxis, Thesandra, Valthor, Amberix, Nerissa. Hey, Nerissa! Oh, well, they spelled it wrong, though. Valdor, Zerial. Hey, they spelled Zerial wrong, too. Arona, Grimnox, Tyria, Varaxis, Zerath, Muria, Kalor, Zephyra. Wait, we definitely had a Zephyra. All right, let's.
It feels like they're okay, but none of them really jump out at you. So these are not important ones, right?
No.
Okay.
And also, able to be changed.
Yeah. I get that. What I would say is like the quote unquote important one should probably be done thoughtfully and mindfully or something like that. The ones you feel matter.
Can't have any doubles, though. So.
No. Doubles is bad.
But I have also been, like, working on parentage or lineage and whatnot. Like, tying things together, really fleshing out that part of things as well.
When coding.
When coder.
Yeah. Oh man, I was starting to do the baseline math scripts for my clicker. I know I keep saying that, but it keeps getting more complicated, so the math keeps changing.
Okay, good. Now we can do U and Z.
God, there's another PFP drop today. Is this today? No.
Did y'all actually see that that chat that Jabby said?
What do you mean the chat? He said.
In the Splinterlands TV. He said, "It's funny how I said beforehand I am for Riftwatcher's burning proposal. Then after that, Rick keeps on saying valid points against it. Then I was like, this is the reason why I don't make decisions before watching Rick."
I like that.
Right? Like that's the best compliment I've gotten in a long fucking time.
If Mrs. Rick hasn't given you... No, I'm kidding. What am I doing?
You are wondering what you're doing.
Yeah, existential. Holy shit, I need to get my Pepes. Which means I need to get wax. God damn. Yo, price of wax has gone up.
Oh yeah?
Well, a Pepe is $1.69 USD. And that was 33 wax on drop day, and it's now 28.69.
Oh, sweet. Wait, I think I might actually be able to afford one.
Yeah, I'm going for the 169.
I know
club.
you are.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Well, I mean, I can probably make it via secondary, but I want it to be in the first 14 or whatever, first 13. Obviously.
Yeah, I got 31. So link me.
Sure. Where should I drop it?
Wherever. Whisker Whispers is fine.
Okay.
Costa.
Yeah, wax. Like I feel like someone's pumping and dumping wax because it keeps going up by like 7%, going down by 6, etc. It has been dropped. Halzor is here to listen only. Well, I would think. If that handsome devil could speak, he'd be out there doing his regular shift of
And we'd be there.
Oh, I'm not talking about his regular shift on Splinterlands TV. I'm talking about that other regular shift him and I were talking about. How does this Hive pizza shit fucking work? Stake your pizza tokens, I get that. I've already chosen my roles.
I have honey to claim.
Yeah, because for each 100, don't sell your honey, stake it. Well, that's my recommendation.
Okay, I have 0.32, so I'm pretty sure that's not worth selling anyways.
Yeah, but honey actually gets you a certain percentage of all secondary market tokens or something. So it's actually the best rewards token in my opinion.
So how do I get more honey?
You buy more shit on an FT Hive. So
Okay.
for example, lately when I've been Wait, was I saying when I've been buying like stuff to upgrade my taco venue and whatnot, I've been doing it on NFT Hive, even though like the interface is kind of shitty compared to NFT blocks. Just because honey really is the superior thing. I'm up to how much honey right now? I have 76 staked honey, and I'm claiming almost, I'd like to say half a wax a day, and then some other random tokens.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with Walk the Grid. I'm a big fan of Nefty, but yeah, if Honey is better, then
Nefty is the best interface. I completely agree with Walk the Grid. It's just like the coin is shit on Nefty block. Honey, like the tokenomics are pretty good, and the only thing is like I know one person who has enough honey to basically tumble the destroy the market, but I doubt she would sell it. So, oh, good.
I've actually got 0.01% of the Nefty LP now.
Oh, well, I mean, if you have that much, it's a bit different, I guess.
Yeah, and then all my LP stuff is on Taco as well. I have done Wax Cloud within the last 24 hours. Yeah, I do all of that on a daily basis, at least if I'm at my computer. Is there a pain relief staking pool?
Yeah, actually, I'm in a staking pool on Waxdao called Fuck the Pain Meds.
That sounds not very sexually gratifying.
Hey, it depends on what you're into. No judgment.
Fuck on the pain meds?
No,
might be better.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've done that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know what I was referring to when I could told you I have been the first person to do at least 4 things.
Oh yeah, no, now we're on my stream, so or is it not stream appropriate at all?
Well, I mean, it can be said in a stream appropriate way. I'm talking about various forms of deflowerings.
You're still not the first to do that.
In reference to
you might be the first to do her, but that's not the first to do that. Yeah, exactly. Eat it. And you wouldn't be the first to do that either.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. What am I? Have I been the first to do? I'm sure I'm the first to have done something. It just has to be. It's not an ego question. It's just like a logic question.
Are you watching the stream?
I have it here, yes.
Do you see this?
Holy balls.
Oh, wait. And that?
There's a delay. Oh, engineering went up.
Yeah. I've done 2 upgrades in the past couple of days. In addition to still putting some more into favor. I've kind of stopped increasing stash right now because I don't think dodge actually matters in the grand scheme of things, because if you dodge somebody's attack, unless you get it, high enough that you're dodging multiple attacks. But if you dodge one attack, just means that you're going to get hit again by someone else.
Yep.
So I've been focusing more on the defense.
That makes sense.
And favor, because I really want to get up to being able to do the boss fight. Like, that's, I think, going to be my biggest goal, is just pushing favor for a while.
Wait, there's a boss fight?
Yeah. When you go to those other planets, it's not this, it's boss fights.
Oh, and then you come back and just do more of this?
I don't know if you come back here or whatnot, but you go to the boss fights and then like get crates and shit like that.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
yeah, I wanna push my favor and I wanna go fucking check that shit out.
Yeah, no, for sure. Although it's 1,000 scrap, right?
No, it's one flux, and
But to unlock the planet, it's 1,000 scrap, no?
no, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I need 700 more to go to Oceania.
Oh, yeah, then it's 2,000 and 4,000.
Yep.
God damn. Well, at least they're keeping it interesting.
Yeah. I actually need to get their logo so that I can add it to my supported projects scroll.
Yeah, definitely. I just realized, like, I have done nothing summary this summer. Have you? Other than mermaiding?
Not particularly,
It's atypical for me, I think.
but I mean, we do have access to the beach condo for one night upcoming, so pretty excited
nice.
about that.
How come just for one night?
Because it's Airbnb.
Okay, I got you. And no one's booked it, and there's kind of like a one night gap kind of thing?
Yeah.
And you guys have to like get it back to Airbnb shape, kind of like the next day. Is that
Yep.
it? Oh, okay. Who normally cleans it?
Another family member who lives closer.
Okay. That makes sense. How many nights a year, like, do you get it? Would you think about?
So far this year would be one.
Oh, okay.
I think there might have been one other earlier.
And
Yeah,
what's
like January or February.
What's the upside of a beach condo in Florida? I'm genuinely curious because like in Oregon where we've always done it, like for me it's mostly like just the crabbing and the fishing. Like what do you do while you're out there? Just chill or?
Yeah, it's like I never really appreciated the beach whenever I was like here in high school and whatnot. Because like living in Orlando, it's like a 2 hour drive minimum to get out to the beach.
Sure.
And so, you get out there, you're already, frustrated from traffic all the way out, blah, blah, blah. You're there for a couple of hours and you drive back home and you're dealing with all the fucking sand and the mess and shit like that. And, at the end of the day, you have basically spent about half the time of your beach day not being at the beach. But when you wake up on the beach,
yeah,
because you had the day prior, you were there all day.
Yeah.
And so basically it's we drive out there, we go into the condo, we get everything set up, we get changed, we go down to the beach, we hang out, we go swimming, on the beach pretty much all day. Evening starts to set in. We go back upstairs, we shower, we change, we go out for dinner at a nice place on the beach, and then after dinner, walk the beach again, and then, go to bed, windows open, hearing the sound of the ocean all night, and then wake up and go down to the beach first thing and be able to spend all day, and then go home later that evening. And we're not going to be able to
Yeah.
do that because the day after I have to work. So it'll be, you know, wake up in the morning a little bit earlier, go fishing and or go swimming and whatnot, and then, you know, just go back up, clean the apartment, get ready.
Okay, yeah, that makes.
But yeah, it's basically just a function of the time that it allows.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I was never really into it as a kid. I we go a few times, and I mean, I'd enjoy it, but it was not like, even like when I moved down here before I met her, and would go with like the people I was staying with and whatnot. Like, it was fun, but it wasn't really all that. Like, I never understood the whole salt life appeal and whatnot, and beach bums and whatnot, until I actually got the chance to, you know, spend some time on the beach. And then I was like, oh no, this is actually fucking awesome.
Yeah, see, I kind of get that. I struggle with the with hot beaches like that. I like cold beach.
Um, I
Yeah,
think what that means is that there is something fundamentally wrong with you. Because they're both good. I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong for liking cold beaches. Like, I am one of those guys who I enjoy swimming in the winter as well. I like that cold water plunge and whatnot. Um, and like in our last apartment where we had access to a pool, like, I was swimming every single day from like October through like April, and then didn't swim at all in the pool the rest of the year. Like, once it warms up to the point where other people are using it, I'm like, no, I'm good. But when like it's bitter cold, and I'm not like, I don't walk into water ever, even like the ocean. I run full speed until I get knocked the fuck over. That is how I enter water. And like, if it's a pool, I'm either diving in or flipping in 100% of the time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm not that. I mean, I'll go into the ocean, but I mean, I'll go swimming no matter how cold the water is. But well, within reason. But no, I'm mostly there for killing. So
I've
I'm
never fished in the ocean.
really. Oh, it's a lot of fun. How do I sync? Like, I'm in the pizza Hive Pizza Discord. How do you go about in a Hive thing syncing your Hive account to a Discord? Is there a way of doing it? I know you were telling me about that bot, and I
I'm
completely
sure that there is, because I'm pretty certain that I've done it, but it's long enough ago that I have no fucking clue, and you'd probably be better served by asking that question in the Discord.
fair point. I just can't find it. Who just joined us? No one. Yeah, I guess I should. I just hate asking questions. Hey, everyone. I just staked my first 20 stuff. I think that's the amount necessary. Seem to be working.
Alrighty, Hollow, you have yourself a great night. Get some rest.
Good night,
Hopefully they
Hollow.
lull
Take it
you to
easy.
sleep exactly.
Take care of yourself, bro.
Yeah, we will we will miss you, but not like be upset at your lack of presence. Because you already sent presents. 2.5k hive power! Oh, wait. Can I deliver that 20 now? Yes, I can. And have 7.2.
You're his proxy for the time being.
Huh?
You are his proxy for the time being.
Yep. What the heck
was
was
that?
that? I guess that was a sound effect from me collecting my.
Oh, Walk the Grid did the 1 bit pretending to be 1,000. I love it.
Oh, oh, thank you. I missed the notification. I was looking at the wrong window.
I love adding the zeros to the biddies.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain about the 1 bit either, though.
No, why would you? Yo, I'm a mod, so I can even do this. Yo, check this out. Boom! Shout out Walk the Grid. Join us in following Walk the Grid.
And it's funny because you said watch this, and I saw absolutely nothing.
Let's go shout out to Holozar too.
I see the shout out to Holozar. I did not see the shout out to Walk the Grid. What the fuck?
I used 2 different mechanisms. I used the Bang SO for Holozar, and I used the built-in Twitch one for Walk the Grid because there's a time limit.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't following Walk the Grid. What the fuck? Does Walk the Grid stream?
Not to my knowledge.
That explains a lot.
But that would be a better question for the grid that is walking.
Well, I mean, in asking it like that.
No, I know.
Yeah, I'm confused about this garden shit.
What, this garden shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to get new seeds by planting the weeds next to the regular seeds, and it doesn't seem to work. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this a new seed right here? Baker's wheat. If I harvest it, will it... No. The fuck? So confused. Sure.
Was it mature when you harvested it?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you should have the seed for it.
Oh no, because I already have Baker's wheat. Okay, it didn't mutate. Right.
Yeah, because that's actually the first one you start with.
Yeah. Because I only have that and middleweed.
Yeah, that's how you start. Baker's wheat, metalweed. The next one you get will probably be crone rice. Which is actually my favorite.
Is there a point in ever cryogenically freezing your garden?
I guess. I don't know. What I do know, though, is I need to go get rid of some coffee. Be right back.
I am in charge of the stream. I am boss man. Rick is nothing but my puppet. You shall all obey me as I tell you what to do. But I will not tell you what to do because I do not like it when people tell me what to do. Wow, someone already responded to me in pizza chat. I gotta go check that out. But I have a click frenzy going on here in my cookie clicker stream. Which is so funny. A lot of butthurt streamers hate the fact that I have this running 24 hours a day, which I find hilarious. Is it because it gets more viewers than that? Very possible. Hey, it might take a minute to take this, see if you have pizza steak. Yes, trust the man, so we don't have an automatic way of saying the height. Your name? Hey there. Very much. Oh wow, they responded to me already.
Yeah, it's a pretty active Discord. That's why I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously gonna mute it once I get my answers. But like, I'm actually starting to see the value in these shit coins. Because like, in all honesty, it feels like Hive is kind of a like there's nothing like this on Whack.
Oh yeah, nothing close.
I heard of someone wanting to make something similar, but they're an asshat, so don't know if it's ever gonna get done.
Well, you know what I heard of?
What?
This badass fucking shit right here. Check it out. Be prepared to clip. And this is just, first draft, second presentation shit. It ain't alcohol, caffeine, marijuana, or nicotine. It ain't gambling or power or fucking for which I fiend. It ain't murder or mayhem, there is no satiating this need. It ain't physical hunger, but a yearning that I must feed. It's my imminent downfall of destruction, it is my seed. Cause my addiction is bad decisions. Don't think I don't know, it clouds my vision. An endless cause of my life of friction. Yeah, my addiction is bad decisions. Break it down.
Was that based on an existing beat, or did you just create that beat?
No, that was just me. Like, literally, I've had that kind of phrase in my head for a while. My addiction is bad decisions. And then when I was walking to work today, the restaurant is right next to a gas station, and I saw this girl in a Jeep pulling out of the gas station, and on her windshield across the top had a vinyl sticker that said, "I'll bring the bad decisions." And it was like, okay, no, I need to do something with this.
She probably likes to get white girl wasted.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I am uploading these 4 doggos, and I'm going to make coffee and get... I made another pot of black beans today, dude. Yo, you're a cook. I need to ask you this first. Have you ever fucked around either at home or probably not in the kitchen, but more at home with top blade steak? Like the really cheap shit?
No.
It's not that cheap. But it's like a primal cut. I think it might be the next big thing, dude. It's notoriously tough because it has like a connective tissue membrane down the center of it. And I had always fucked up cooking it before, but I finally like took the chance to read it, and I've become a better meat cook since I last made it.
Cool.
So what I did is I seared it, like I obviously salted it and whatnot. Then I seared it for maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side on really high heat. No, not 2 to 3 minutes, more like a minute and a quarter. Then I just simmered it with the beans for 90 minutes.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great way to get anything fucking super tender.
Yeah,
like dude, a hard sear and then a slow cook. Yeah, that's the ticket.
But it wasn't just that. It was like it was superb. You've had a hanger steak, I presume, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of has like the taste of a hanger steak, but now the cost of a hanger steak is like a lot. Yeah, it was just like a hanger steak, but like fall off the fork kind of thing.
Nice.
It was good. Then I realized it was kind of redundant to be adding that kind of protein to rice and beans.
Nah. I don't think meat is redundant.
No, me neither, but I mean, from a nutritional point of view, perhaps it was. Are these cigarettes?
Oh, do you see how many Heavenly Chips we're sitting on right now?
No, let me look really quick before I go up there. I can't. Whoa! How are you still in cheat mode?
Once you go in, there's no getting out.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't do that shit, boy.
I mean, it's still not really intentionally. Like, I...
No, I get it.
But yeah, I'm still on my having fun with it before I reset.
No, totally. See if the pizza fountain works now.
Oh yeah, did you clip the shit for me?
Clip?
Yeah.
So what?
The song.
I didn't. You didn't say anything about clipping it.
Yes, I did. Before I did it, I said, "Get ready to clip this."
I did not realize that's what you were saying.
It's okay. But I'm absolutely gonna send this to Newen, and have him lay down some sick ass drums behind it.
Nice. Why not some bass too?
Because he plays drums.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a multi-instrumentalist for some reason.
And I have actually been working on a little bit of garage banding for it. So
Very cool. Yeah, I haven't fucked with that shit in years. It's always a lot of fun. I like it.
literally, like, all of this happened while, like, walking into work, and then, like, the few times I'm able to steal out of the kitchen for a few minutes, go burn, and, like, writing and garage banding all, like, on the clock.
I didn't realize you could garage band on a mobile.
Yeah, that is literally the reason why I own an iPhone.
Yeah, that makes quite a bit of sense. New Zealand versus Philippines. Sorry, my Filipino friends. I think I'm gonna have to go with New Zealand.
Are you betting on the Sockers?
Well, it's not really a bet. I sent my one hive initially, but I don't even know where I am in the rankings.
Probably above me.
Are you playing?
No.
Okay, didn't think so.
That's why you're probably above me. If you're not, that's on you, my friend.
I'm not in the top 25. This guy called Late has gotten everything right so far. What is the account team on Peaked? They have like 3,600 followers, but only one following.
I have no idea.
I wonder if it's like the actual team of Steam. Damn. Asleep about that. All right, I will be back shortly.
so we can get this playing again then. Think it's too much, Walk? Since I think you're the only one here. We got a new follow. Thank you. Was that Don't Rope? Why would the DAO do this? He made Toxicity, so I almost want to make one called Aerials and one called Chop Suey. Boop, 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 ba-doop. Oh, I know what I need to be doing. I need to be fucking publishing a goddamn Dragon Memories post. Images to cooperate, though. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, that is pretty cool. And what do we think of this one? I kind of like that. So what we're working on is a spell called Balefire. Which... Oh, you're back? Welcome, welcome.
It's the set hay bales on fire, right?
No. Here. I would like you to try this prompt.
Is it in the thingy?
It is now. Whisker Whispers. Because I mean, these ones are kind of decent. Like, okay, no, maybe not that one. I mean, that's definitely not Kofio, so it's not usable. That's also definitely not Kofio. I mean, these could technically be usable for other things, but actually, now that I'm looking at the enlarged versions of these three, I don't really care for them. That could be Kofio, since it is the backside. I kind of like how it's got the little frost magic at the bottom, because she is a Frostfire mage as well.
I guess we're about to find out what it does.
I like this one. We're definitely going to download it, at least.
Let me know if you like any of these, and I can upsize. I like 1 and 4 personally.
Man, it does not seem to get the concept of a ray spell.
It's probably not being phrased properly.
I mean, I like all of them. None of them are what I'm looking for Balefire, but they're all usable. And I mean, if you want to blow up any of them, like I'll take them. I'll use them.
Give me a second. I'm trying something else.
Yeah, no worries. expand it. What the fuck? I just paid 2 credits for that? Or 3 credits? Oh, I guess I just upscaled it. I thought I was fucking expanding it. What the fuck? Lame sauce.
This is not the drop you are expecting.
Yes, Walk, we are making a game, and this is kind of some of the lore behind it. The game is Dragon Memories. You already knew about that, though, didn't you? I thought you had already taken part in the pre-sale. Hop in the Discord. There is information. Gotcha. Hey Kevin, you should type "bang ads" into the chat.
Sure. I'm doing something, but sure. Will that actually trigger ads?
No, it should trigger a response that says you can avoid ads by subscribing.
It didn't though. Oh, ads.
Ad. Okay. I wasn't sure whether it was ad or ads, and I figured if it was ad, then it would work if you put in ads.
But I have a sub, motherfucker. Nightbot's being all cunty with me. Man, I'm having some of this fucking habanero sauce, and it is loading my mouth on fucking fire. This is not fucking habaneros.
I love habaneros.
Me too. This is not a habanero. It's like they fucking... The sauce is too cheap to be real habanero, so they probably put pepper spray in here or something. Oh, man. Sorry, I need to finish writing out this thing, and then I'll be back to your images.
Oh, you're good. Alrighty, welcome back. Hop in the Discord, and there is some information regarding what we've got, the pre-sales and shit like that. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Bang DC will get you the link to the Discord. I thought you were already in there too. I thought we were friends, Walk. What the fuck?
Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know, I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? Nowhere to go, so far from home. Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know, I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? So I break these walls and hold my head up high, and I step my ground until the day I die. As the rain falls down, there's no more tears to cry, tears to cry. So I break these walls and hold my head up high. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken.
Can I read this to you?
Yeah.
Without Prejudice, delivered by electronic mail on July
Hold
24th.
up. All right, go ahead now.
Without Prejudice, delivered by electronic mail on July 24th, 2023. Hello, Natalie. Thank you very much for sharing this information. I'm very well aware that you are not an insurance company. My reference to consent and dispute settlements pertains to amicable resolution. First is the use of ADR or litigation and its application to the frame and to the removal of the couch broken by the company. I am also very glad that you provided that quotation from Meldrum, as it holds immense probative value regarding the claim pertaining to the broken picture frame that I will continue to iterate. The facts are the following. 1. The estimate exists for a reason, as on the day prior to pickup when I went to gather the no parking signs from Meldrum, the packing of the frame was confirmed. 2. On the day of the move, Meldrum failed to send their own crew. Rather, a crew doing a run from Ottawa to Montreal was dispatched as they were in town. 3. After arriving several hours late, the crew from Ottawa made me aware that they did not have any picture frame or mirror boxes on the truck. 4. Both the truck lead and I called Meldrum as we had contracted to pack said frame as per the estimate, and a Meldrum employee drove across town to bring said box to my former home. 5. The truck lead from Ottawa took the frame and said he would go back Go pack it on his truck. 6. The frame arrived poorly packed, albeit in a mirror box, and broken in our new home. Based on the existence of the estimate, the statement you just provided from Meldrum, and my Ring doorbell's capture of the Meldrum agent delivering the boxes and my handoff of the frame to the out-of-town driver, a clear contract to pack and carry was formed between Meldrum and myself. Their failure to provide the original material to liaise with the external crew to deliver the materials on moving day, and the out-of-town crew's poor packing of the frame all constitute either elements of tort causation and or negligence, as defined by both common law in Ontario should the out-of-town crew be responsible, and by the Civil Code if Meldrum is to be held responsible. Their failure to bill it, if this is the case, is nothing more than indicative of the broader negligence which Meldrum displayed throughout the moving process. As such, I am reiterating said claim, maintaining my assertion regarding the removal of the broken couch, and indicating should the file be closed prior to the resolution of these two outstanding issues, and the reimbursement of the couch's purchase up to the stated maximal value within the stipulated 30-day period, that I will make use of ADR and or litigation to remedy said grievances. I would also inquire as to the mailing address for yours and Meldrum's legal departments to formally file this claim should Meldrum and Cervic continue acting in bad faith regarding this matter. Is that a big enough fuck you?
It sounds pretty intense, yeah.
Because this is what I got from them before that really pissed me off. Good afternoon. I'd like to answer your questions and clarify our process as we are not an insurance company. And what we sold you is replacement blah blah blah. Their response, it quote unquote, it looks like it was quoted but never packed, Natalie. As mentioned, no packing was performed by the driver who loaded direct. And I'm like, suck a dick, cunt. Can you say that on YouTube?
I guess we'll find out if I get demonetized. Oh, wait.
Are you saying we can say anything on YouTube then?
Well, there's the R, there's the CP,
Should.
there's the K, the D, the M, the other D.
It's the other D.
The Drug Enforcement Agency, only with 2 different variations on the ending.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those are the no-goes.
Yeah, from what I understand. I mean, I don't really know anything, but, you know. What I do know is that we got 10 minutes left to raid in. And Walk the Grid is interested in Dragon Memory, so we should talk about that a little bit more. So yeah, what we have currently is alpha pack vouchers, because I don't have all of the equipment made yet, and therefore we don't have like openable packs. You'll be able to trade in the vouchers for the packs, and when we have them. So they're going to basically your gear is going to be NFTs. I have been kind of siding with Kevin. The more I've gotten into tokenomics, the more I've watched as everything that is going on with Splinterlands is, well, going on with Splinterlands. I am becoming convinced more and more that there's less and less need for an actual tradable token. There will be tokens that will trade with each other, but as far as like actually setting up a way to extract out, I feel like that's going to pretty much just be on selling the NFTs. But you will additionally earn NFTs through gameplay.
And that's not to mention that players would be able to set up liquidity pools.
Yeah.
Nothing whatsoever to stop them.
Yeah.
So if there's more demand than supply for assets that are purchasable with the in-game token, ergo, there would still be liquidity.
Yes, and the in-game tokens are going to be what is used for two different methods of leveling up your cards. And kind of like Splinterlands, we've taken a lot of inspiration from the way that cards work in Splinterlands and also from the way that the battle works in Splinterlands. We've also taken some inspiration from the way that leveling up your cards works in Warsaken and a bunch of different games as well that I've kind of cherry picked some of my favorite systems from. Much like the world that I've been working on to begin with, this is Galil, the planet on which all of this takes place. And it is a D&D world that I started working on, or it is a world that I started working on for D&D decades ago, and have just been building ever since. And then when I was on the People's Guild talking with Wascal Wabbits and B. Jangles, they kind of pushed me to get it into turn it into a blockchain game. And I'd been kind of kicking around the idea before then also, but then some things kind of fell into place, and I met some people that really made it seem like a reality, and so I started really pushing hard on it. And I mean, there's definitely some hurdles to overcome, and it's a long way from here to there, but we are still hoping to have a pre-alpha out in Q4. There have been some pretty serious setbacks to that, like losing my lead dev. But
It literally just disappeared off the face of the earth.
yeah, two people just completely fucking es disparut.
We can go track Mike down.
So like we're still working on it. Where if you know any good devs who are looking for a cool project, send them my way.
Because devs love to work for free.
Yeah, I know, right?
But what I would say regarding the play to earn, may I, Rick?
Yeah, go for it.
I would still, based on our conversations, and I'm not speaking for Rick, say that there's a play to earn dynamic to the game, but that instead of putting value in the tokens, value has been put into cards, and they're going to be the value store as they're leveled up.
Yeah.
Whether that's by upgrading another card that you don't need and putting it on the market or whatever. And I personally think that in the long term, that's a far more sustainable tokenomical model to have it paired either with a coin that's relatively stable like Wax or an actual stable coin, depending on the chain that's being used, than pairing it with something with an amount of liquidity that's outside of the control of the design team, which I think is so irresponsible. And as we're currently seeing with Splinterlands.
So would you be opposed to the idea of like if I were to set up, because we have the lore or the memories and the recollections, right, are the two in-game tokens.
Well, that's what you claim, yes.
Huh?
That's what you claim, yes.
What do you mean that's what I claim?
I still want to fight you on that, is what I mean.
What do you want to fight me on about that?
Do you really need two?
Yes, because there are two different ways to level up your cards.
Why does there need to be two different ways to level up your card?
Because that's how I want to fucking do it.
I know. But it doesn't mean you couldn't still earn... Anyway. Alright, go on. Sorry.
No, what's your problem with that?
I just don't like tokens. In general.
Yeah, I know. But
That's my problem.
that's exactly why we're having this conversation, because So you want zero fucking tokens at all?
No,
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying one in-game utility token is very useful. The question as to whether there's a need for multiple, if they can be poured onto the main chain, I just think that adds an extra layer of vulnerability, or potential vulnerability. But, I mean, am I deadly opposed to it? No. Do I think it's the best idea since sliced bread? Probably not. Do you kind of get what I mean?
Not really. Because, I mean, when you're saying you're anti-tokens and you don't want there to be any tokens at all, but you're also
No.
saying that tokens are fine, you just shouldn't provide liquidity, and then you're also saying that one token is good.
I'm anti tokens that are traded, first of all. In-game utility tokens are perfectly fine. Now, the risk with those is if whales are capable of porting them onto exchanges. And that's an unknown unknown. All I'm saying is that without knowing that, my default position, so to speak, or my default like response was that it is like the more tokens a project has, the greater the risk that a whale can dump it, should they so desire, rather than sell the assets that have been upgraded with the in-game token or tokens in a more, I guess I'd say thoughtful way via secondary marketplaces. Does that make more sense?
But we weren't even talking about tokens being available on the marketplace.
No, I know we're not, but if the token is on chain, there's nothing to stop someone from putting it in a marketplace, is what I'm saying. Which is why I think tokens are a source of vulnerability for any project at any time.
But you were just saying that it would be fine for the players to set up a liquidity pool.
Oh no, I didn't say. I don't mean it's fine for them to do it in that they can. I don't think it's ideal for any project that they can do that, but I mean, this is DeFi, so of course they can. I don't think it's good. I mean, it might be good for some of them, but like good in the overarching sense, less so, in my opinion. Because they can still, again, they can decrease the perceived value of the game by making the token value plummet, which is always the main challenge. I mean, you can see it with, well, it's not neither here nor there, but you can see it with Warsaken right now. Like the plunge is just nuts. But at the same time, I do understand that people want to play to earn, so it's like kind of like about finding innovative, in my opinion, about finding innovative ways to make that happen.
And that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and I think you're on the right track. It's just I would challenge you as to whether you need one token or two, even if you want to have two different ways of upgrading. Like you could potentially have two tokens that are not on chain, which can be exchanged in game for a token that is on chain, if that makes sense. So you issue a token via smart contract that to players in the game.
And see, here's the thing: is I said lore, or I said memories and recollections. I did not say anything about on chain. You just jumped to on chain. What I was asking is, do you think it would be a ridiculous thing to set up a liquidity pool between those two?
Well, it wouldn't be a liquidity pool, would it? It would be if they're not on chain, it's not a liquidity pool.
It could still be a liquidity pool that is not on chain. It would be handled in game. But what I am asking about is, should there be a way to trade memories into recollections and vice versa? That's
100%.
it. That is the some extent of my question. And so you going into the on-chain versus off-chain.
But you lost me when you said liquidity pool. That's why. So I think we have a different understanding of the term liquidity pool, because for me, a liquidity pool has to be on-chain, whilst an internal exchange inside of a game, like they have in Nifty Kicks, for example, like that's fine. Yeah, I don't see an issue.
Yeah,
With that.
I don't see how a liquidity pool has to be on chain.
Because, because
A
it's
liquidity pool is a liquidity pool regardless of where it is.
no, because the idea of a liquidity pool is that the two tokens will vary in value. I'm talking more about a pegged exchange within the game that's not influenced by external forces.
No, but
So-
I'm not talking about peg. I want it to be adjusted based on how much
how much the players want to put in on each side is what you're saying.
exactly.
Okay, because the definition of a liquidity pool, and this is where you kind of trip me up, is a smart contract containing a large portion of cryptocurrency or virtual coins locked up and ready to provide essential liquidities for networks that facilitate decentralized trading. So for me, when you say liquidity pool, I automatically think on chain, because that's like the technical definition of one. If that makes more sense now as to why we are having this misunderstanding.
I'm sorry because I didn't think that liquidity pool had anything to do with that because or with on chain because essentially forex is all liquidity pools as well.
Yeah, and the world is a chain when you think about it.
Exactly. Right. So like I'm not thinking Hive specifically or Wax specific or any chain.
Now that I get what you mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Like yeah, I'm talking about the functionality of the liquidity pool and the effect on prices based on the actions of the users.
That's a great idea, as long as it's not a liquidity pool. Well, you know what I mean. As long as it's not a smart contract liquidity pool, that's a wonderful idea.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, when you say liquidity pool, you get me thinking something else, and you're gonna get my regular answer.
Gotcha. All right, now take a look through this post and tell me what you think.
Sure.
We've got
one fabled day already blows. Oh shit! I forgot to send you the latest rendition of the AR because I was. Oh, this is actually much doper. Hold on, you might want to use one of these. These are better now that I changed the phrase. They're still not quite. They're still not quite ray spells, but they're a lot closer. In the second set here. So if you want me to upsize any of those, let me know. I think 2 is the closest thing to a ray spell there is.
Yeah, I honestly like I would take the full versions of all of these and I would be able to use them because there will be many castings of Fireball and other shit. I don't think they're fitting for this article.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did a pretty decent job on all of them.
They're much better than the shit that I'm getting out of fucking Night Cafe for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
in relax mode right now, so it takes a second to.
Yeah, you got time. No hurry.
Are you raiding into J-Ron?
Huh?
Are you raiding into J-Ron?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I was actually just about to start doing that. Content. Pull up my stream. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to raid in and then leave.
And probably not be recognized as raiding in?
Probably not. I'm just going to raid in and then leave.
Sound's been doing some fucky things tonight. I keep hearing myself every once in a while, and I don't know what the source is.
Yeah, like when you were doing the voice changers, it was definitely wonky AF.
Yeah, I don't know if I was on the side of the voice changers or now. Well, it was probably on the voice changers, but I'm also hearing an occasional echo. And it sounds like it sounds like it's coming from your end just because it sounds like it's coming out of a speaker, but like do you have I don't it doesn't matter either way.
It's entirely possible.
It's just it's not the usual, like it's different from the usual artifact that we will have when we're in Discord voice is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Two very different Sounds.
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so very much for hanging out. As always, I've been Rick. You've been on the mountain. It has been a wonderful time. We're going to go ahead and raid over into J-Ron on Splinterlands TV now. Enjoy his content and hopefully win some giveaways. And I will see y'all again tonight. In the meanwhile, keep kicking ass, because you are fucking awesome.